So Rick Roman is back with us. He brought us the Vitamix earlier, and now he's bringing us something called the PerfectSlice, which it's a container which allows you to, bake right in it.
That's right.
Portion control or slice your, if you're doing bake sales and things like that, right in here. We'll explain how it does that. And then it also has that great cover that you saw Rick holding for transport, for storage, and all of that. You're getting a ton of pieces, including a little slicer. You can see it right here, which was perfectly designed specifically for this pan. We'll talk about it more in just a moment. And all you have to do is choose your color. So that one right there is the green. Then we have the red and the blue. Featured price of $28.82. This one has 5 easy payments. Everything has easy pay on QVC today. Okay, 46660, that's your item number. And it's customer top rated, and I think that has a lot to do with the story.
Yeah, you know what? Becky Parr, who's the creator, a wonderful woman, was inspired and motivated because she was a Weight Watcher, and she was trying to figure out how she could do portion control. Well, she came up with this amazing idea to create a pan, well-made, incredibly thick and durable baking pan, but she put these little 1-inch lines all along the rim of the pan. So that would allow her to measure and portion. So what she did is she also designed a cutter specifically designed to work for this pan. So all you would have to do is line up these little marks, these 1-inch lines. Now I'm going to go 3 inches here, and you can just simply push the cutter down at those measurements, and you know you're going to get the exact portion with each cut, so you don't have to be an expert with a knife. And this easy, you can portion this entire cornbread into 12 perfect portions that are all the exact same size. Now, if you're somebody that's on Weight Watchers, you know you're going to get the perfect portion. Now, here's the other great
anyone
thing.
who wants to do portion control, really. I mean, we all try.
Yeah, and if you're entertaining, you want those perfect cuts. Now, here's the thing I love about it. She didn't stop there. She also designed this really incredible lid, because there's a lot of covered bakers out there. But the problem is the lids kind of just push on. She actually put really durable, heavy-duty clasps on it. She also designed it so that the cutter will snap right into the lid.
So we don't lose
And now you're ready to bring this to go to your potluck, to your entertaining party, and bring this with you. It's got a really sturdy handle. You know the lid's not going to fall off because these clasps will keep it secure. I love this.
You're right. And is it a non-stick interior?
This is a non-stick interior, and it's important because, you know what? It's not just a great idea and a great design. I said it before, this is an 8mm heavy gauge.
It looks thick.
Carbon steel pan. So when you're baking, when you have thinner bakeware, you tend to burn. Well, this gives you those great results. Now, here's another great example, brownies. Now, here's a little tip. If you're doing something like brownies, I put a little, grease, a little butter on it. But again, you get the perfect cuts, and all you have to do is line up the cutter with one of the marks. So if you want to go 1 inch, 2 inches, and again, it's totally up to you. Simply push the cutter down just like that. And now you have perfect portions. Every single serving is going to be the same. Now, we're showing it for baking here, and I love it. The nonstick is amazing, but it's also for savory. So you come over here, and this goes back to the portion control, and maybe for our Weight Watchers, but it also goes back to presentation. Here we did a beautiful stuffing. Cut these gorgeous stuffing into perfect squares. Now, I'm going to pull this piece out, and you're going to see you get the exact portion. So if you're entertaining and you want to do that really gorgeous presentation where each and every person gets the exact same size piece.
So there's no fighting.
No fighting. So whether it's portion control or whether it's actually wanting to look like a professional with those perfect exact same size, you can do it all with this pen.
Well, and I was just reading some of the reviews because this is customer top rated, and there's 28 reviews on QVC.com, and some of them are here scrolling at the bottom of your screen. So a lot of folks are talking about that, how they like to entertain and take this to their parties, and the fact that you could of course use this as a regular baking pan if you needed to. But the difference here is that it has those measure marks already built in. It has the cutting tool, which, by the way, remember, this is non-stick. Normally, we would never cut directly in a non-stick pan. This tool is created for this, right? So no trouble here. You could cut right in the pan. You're not making any extra mess in the kitchen, and then you're taking it straight to go. And a lot of folks too, speaking of that non-stick, commented on the ease of cleaning with this as well.
Yeah, because of that non-stick, you're able to get easy cleanup. It's dishwasher safe. Now, these are the types of things for me. I don't put this in the dishwasher. It's a quick wash in the sink. But again, this cutter is designed, like you just said, it's not going to harm the pan because it's not a metal cutter, and it's exactly sized for the width of the pan. So now when you line it up with one of those marks here, you know you get that perfect portion. And I want to go back to this lid because there's a lot of covered bakers out there. This lid to me makes this really kind of seals the deal for me because it's a lid that goes on. It's got these heavy snaps right here.
That's pretty.
When you snap it, you can know confidently, no matter how heavy it is, and the cutter snaps right into the lid.
Now,
I mean, it's just a great design.
I know the lid I would not put in the oven.
No.
What about the baking pan? How hot can I get with that?
So this is good up to 450 degrees,
okay,
which is what you want your bakers to do, but most of your baking's done at 350 to 400.
Most cooking, really.
8 gauge millimeters, so 8 millimeter gauge, so it's a thick, heavy, I mean,
yeah.
Here we go. There's
it's not going to start bending on you.
That gives you that nice even heating because when you have the thinner pan, it tends to burn. Really just a well thought out design, and Becky, she's just a wonderful woman. I thought it was, perfect invention that came out of necessity.
Well, it's true, and customer top rated, so a lot of other folks agreed. In terms of our colors, by the way, we have this pretty light blue, we have that red, and we have the green, everything, the handles, the cutter, all of that matches back. $28.82, and on Easy Pay, which everything on QVC has Easy Pay, $5.76. K46660, that's your item number for the Perfect Slice.